Happy New Year! This is Sarah from Always Dolls, and thanks for joining me. American Girl has released their 2022 Girl of the Year Corinne Tan. Her collection is amazing. We love the winter theme and soft purple, teal and pink colour scheme. So today we share with you how to make a simple version of Corinne and Gwen's bedroom set. Build the cabin bunk beds, complete with bedding. Make the fun ski lift chair and bedside table. Flip the room around and experience the outdoor ski slope. All for a fraction of the American Girl price tag. Special shout outs to Peyton Boyette and Beth for requesting this DIY. This is an extreme craft with lots to do, so let's get making! For the bedroom's main wall, we bought the largest sheet of 5mm foam board available from our local craft store. Measure and mark, then cut your foam board into a pentagon shape. To the right of the center peak, cut away a 6cm rectangle for the top. We can now paint Corinne's winter mural. It runs the full height of the wall and is 12cm in width. The top fifth is a light pink for the sky. Under this, use lavender for the distant mountain tops. The next fifth is a light blue for the foreground mountain, and the remaining 2/5 have purple pine trees. To paint these, drag your paint straight down for the tree trunks. Now tilt your wrist to angle the brush and lightly dab the paint for branches. They get longer the further down the tree you go. Repeat on the other side of the trunk. As you get closer to the bottom of the wall, lap the branches over, then paint the very bottom a solid purple. The left half of the main wall has a white wood grain look. For this, we printed off an image from Google, link will be in the description box, and glued the paper to the foam board. To the right of the mural, there is a large window. Ours is positioned 20cm from the bottom and 4cm from the top and the right side edges. Around the perimeter of the window, we cut, double stacked and glued 1cm strips of paperboard to make an internal frame. Now cut the window again from more foam board and remove the window panes. Paint it dark blue, then glue to the raised internal frame. For the interchangeable scenes, cut a panel from paperboard that is slightly smaller than the window and cover with a winter mountain scene. Then simply slide it into place. Repeat to make more outdoor scenes. AG's version also features an evening sunset. On to the bunk beds. For this, we are using balsa wood square dowels bought from Bunnings Warehouse. Measure and cut 2 long sticks and 2 shorter sticks for the bed posts. Hot glue your longer post to the center and your shorter post flush against the left side edge. Next, cut 7 horizontal support rails. On your short side, adhere the first dowel at the top, then measure down 10cm to position the second. Measure up 5cm from the bottom to attach the third rail. Repeat on the longer side, making sure the rails match up. Add an extra rail at the very top. You can now glue on the front bedposts. For extra security, we inserted small sewing pins through the balsa wood dowels at all the joins. The head of the sewing pins looked like tiny nails. To complete the bed frame, cut 3 long support rails. Glue one between the bottom bed front posts, another between the top bunk posts, and the last 11cm above this. Next, measure and cut 5mm foam board for the bed boards. So they can slot into place, cut away 2cm squares from each corner, as this is where the posts will go. Glue the upper bed board to the underside of your balsa wood frame. To make a mattress, cut 2 rectangles of white polycotton. Referencing an AG image, cut paperboard triangles for a template to sketch the pattern onto your fabric. The design features a row of small triangles, and above that are larger triangles. They are spaced apart at a ratio of 1:2. To paint our fabric, we are using these pretty pastel shades from Kaiser Color. First, paint all the smaller triangles with the spearmint. Next, outline the right edge and base of the bigger triangles with violet. Then fill in the rest of the shape with wisteria. Once the whole panel is painted and dry, sew your 2 rectangles of fabric together, good sides facing in. Flip it out, stuff, and stitch the gap closed. Click the card on our DIY Courtney's bedroom set to see this process in more detail. Here we have felt in dark and light blue to make a simple version of Corinne's cushion. Use a large post-it note for your template. Cut 2 squares, adding an extra centimetre for seam allowance. Now trim your post-it note into a mountain shape and cut this from the dark blue felt. Adhere with fabric glue to the light blue square. Then sew, stuff and stitch closed just like your mattress. Make your own matching pillows and add a throw blanket. Ours is from AG's Camp Hangout set. Repeat for the upper mattress, only here we used a solid purple fabric. Now for the safety rail. We are using a 50cm length of 8mm dowel and 12 gauge craft wire. We want to bend the wire into triangles to mimic AG's mountain motif. The first row has triangles 7 cm tall with a base of 6 cm. You will need to make 7 of these. Lay your triangles on a non-stick paper, then put a generous drop of hot glue at the corner to attach a triangle to the next in a straight line. The next set of triangles are smaller, at 5 cm tall with a 4 cm base. Glue them on top, adding strength to your rail. Finish by gluing even smaller triangles into the gaps. Next, attach the top rail. When the hot glue has dried, peel off your paper and test fit the rail. If you are happy, paint it pink. We used Rust-Oleum's Glossberry for this. For a cute bed light, we have an LED mini book lamp. You can buy these quite cheap off eBay. Remove the lamp arm from its base. To attach, puncture holes into the balsa wood beam. Make a simple U-shaped bracket from scraps of craft wire. Then position the lamp, pinning the arm in place with the wire. This way it can be removed or repositioned at any time. Okay, let's make the ladder. Join 2 pieces of computer paper to make the rails long enough. Then use a wooden dowel about 1 cm thick to roll a paper tube. Seal with glue stick, then roll another. Make 5 smaller tubes for the ladder steps. To give our ladder more strength, cut 9 cm lengths of barbecue skewer. Pierce 5 holes along the rail, then hot glue your skewers inside the tube. Put more hot glue along the exposed skewer and cover with your short paper tube. Once all 5 skewers are covered, join the other side of the rail, being generous with your hot glue. Paint the ladder silver, then attach it to the lower and upper balsa support beams as seen on screen. Your room is looking good, but we need that fun ski lift chair. The seat is cut from thick foam board using the dimensions from our DIY movie theatre seats. We then reduced the backrest by 2 cm and cut out slits to look similar to AG's version. Cut a second seat that is slightly smaller and cover with wood grain contact paper. Hot glue the backrest to the seat. Then paint your chair hot pink, followed by adhering the seat insert. For the swing element, we upcycled IKEA children's hangers. Cut off the hook and separate the arms at the curve from the base. With hot glue or E6000 glue, join 2 arm pieces. The more overlap of plastic, the better. Now connect 2 longer pieces for the right and left sides. Close up the frame with another set of overlapped arms. So far we have used up 2 hangers to make a strong frame. Now put a generous line of hot glue on the lower inside edge to adhere the seat. It is set back by 2 cm. Take another set of overlapped arms for more support and hot glue under the seat at its widest area. For armrests, we will use the hanger hooks. Hot glue them to the frame and the seat support sections. A third hanger hook is used to hold up the chair. To keep it in place, hot glue sections of hanger under the frame, leaving a gap for the hook. Although the hangers were already pink, we did paint the swing Glossberry to match the chair. Finally, we need a brace. Here we cut a length from another hanger and a curved end from our scraps. IKEA hangers have moulded slots, so we use this to hook the long arm over the main wall, hot gluing in place. Anchor the shorter piece against the window ledge, then join the 2 ends together to make a triangle. Follow with the hanger hook, using lots of hot glue to seal the 3 pieces together for a strong bond. Hang your ski lift chair. However, AG dolls are heavy, so we need to counterbalance this with some hidden support on the flip side of the main wall. First, cover the left half in white woodgrain paper. Our ski slope will be permanent. Take the excess foam board from the big sheet we cut earlier and cut out 2 trapeziums. Glue 1 trapezium to the main wall, then add the base piece, followed by the shorter front wall and taller rear wall. Next, attach the second trapezium. Before adhering the top piece, we attached a paperboard hinge to the inside. Now the ski slope doubles as a storage box. Put something heavy inside to counterbalance the weight of your doll when sitting in the swing. For snow, glue a strip of fluffy batting to the top piece, letting it hang over the front. When playtime is over, pack away the accessories for a tidy space. We also laid batting over the bunk bed roof, but instead inserted white round-headed sewing pins through the foam board into the balsa wood bedposts. Now the roof can be removed for more light and easier access to the top bunk. To complete the outdoor scene, paint the top right half of the main wall blue using Kaiser Color Turquoise. We blended it with white paint to gradually fade out to a light blue. Next, search Google for snowy mountain and snowy tree images. Copy and print them out. Overlap your tree printouts to make them taller. Now glue your pictures onto the main wall, starting with the background image and layering up to the foreground trees. Dab a kitchen sponge into white paint, then pounce gently over the sky to make soft clouds. For a 3D door, we covered a piece of foam board in wood grain contact paper, added the stained glass window image from AG's promotional pictures, then mounted an older Our Generation lantern on a short piece of skewer for that extra dimension. Let's finish off with the rustic bedside table. On thick foam board, trace around a saucer, then cut it out. Cover the top with wood grain contact paper. Put liquid glue around the exposed foam board edges and wrap with strips of dark brown corrugated scrapbooking paper. To make modern style legs, we cut off the curved ends from a plastic coat hanger. Our legs are 12 centimeters long. Divide the underside of your table into thirds. You need to pre-cut 2 slits per third. Paint the legs silver, then adhere into the slots using hot glue. Super easy, but so cute! Awesome! Your DIY Alpine bedroom set is done! Have fun making your own big ticket item for a fraction of the American Girl price. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love it if you hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to support our channel. See you soon for more miniature crafting fun!